dominant and both when they have the ball, and obviously when they don't have the ball, it's not too long before they win the ball back, as we're seeing.
12 shots already in this first half. Now, here's Sadoui with space again. It's been the story throughout this first half. Sadoui making space and then goes on to influence the game. That time, the ball just getting away from him. It was always going to be second best. Tried to put it in first time with that first touch. But 12 shots already in this first half. Only 3 on target. And my guess is that's one of the things that coach Mikhail Stahre is going to be talking about to his team. That for all the Lions' share of possession and all the play that you're seeing before that build-up, there are only 3 shots on target. Remember, Homipam Ruya came extremely close with the header in the initial few moments of this first half, and then Noah Sadoui getting that first goal. And just a few minutes back, Kwame Pepra of Ghana, 20th-year-old, who's of course there with the Kerala Blasters last season, getting his first goal of this new season. He's been banging in the goals in pre-season as well. Kept up his running form, his scoring form, apologies. All of those Mumbai City players back in their own half, trying to not give any space to the Blasters, but despite that, they've been finding space in small pockets or wide like right now. Luna on to Sahif. Back to Iban. Spot of the FC Goa squad last season has switched allegiance to Kerala Blasters this season. Kwame, the goal scorer. Freddie, he's looked like a tidy player. Hasn't had too much pressure on him though. Luna giving that ball chase. Good sliding tackle coming in from their captain, Nikhil Shinde. Apologies, that was Tanush Pandey at the time. Deflection coming off Luna, and thus you have a throw-in for Mumbai City FC. And much like you've seen in this half, it's again
Yeah, wonderful wing play again, this time popping up on the opposite side, able to cut back. You can see the man-to-man in the box. They've got the players, but they're just not able to get the quality in terms of the movement. It's absolutely superb. Kwame just falls back on any little odd deflection that comes back. It looks like it's the captain, Nikhil, who gets the first contact, is not able to clear his lines. But a lovely wing play again, chops back onto his left foot. The goalkeeper gets the initial first contact to save it, but like all good strikers do, Kwame Pepra is able just to follow up with another calm finish.
You've kind of got a sense of what kind of player Kwame Pepra is. Even if he's not involved too much in the game, hasn't had too many touches in the game, which has been the case in this first 45, you give him those opportunities in the box, he's going to take those opportunities. He's got 2 of them, and he's got 2 goals to his name.
That's why they get paid the big bucks, isn't it? The strikers. It's what goes on in the box that they're after. A lot of them now has to press and do other things out of possession, but the main thing is that he's ice cool when he gives them opportunities to finish.
Now, can we get the best chance for Mumbai City FC? Mustafa Sheikh plays it back. Chance goes a begging. At least they made their way to that part of the pitch. Was trying to curl it from outside the box, but just couldn't keep it on target.
Yeah, you can see Kumar's not happy at all, is he? Just telling them 2 minutes left to go. We need to be straight away, focused, disciplined, no shots on target. Clean sheet coming into the half-time break.
Here's Luna. Good challenge coming in by Nikhil Shinde. Back to Danish. Plays it off to Sahif. Now Luna, of course, operating in that left flank. Sadoui has gone to the right flank. Again. Just not able to control that ball. Again, there you go. It's been a case of that this entire half for Mumbai City FC. Just not able to control the ball when in possession. Let's see what they can do now. Mustafa Sheikh plays it long. Tries to find Omkar Talkar. Now, Talkar, of course, for a moment there, it looked like he had won back possession, only for Homi Palm to do damage control. Bring it back, tries to find Luna, who's been flagged offside. And with that, the referee blows to the end of the first half. A first half that's been dominated by Kerala Blasters. A first half that's been dominated by a full-strength Kerala Blasters side. May it be Adrian Luna, may it be Noah Sadui, or Kwame Pepra. Kwame Pepra getting those 2 goals for the Blasters in the 39th and the 45th minute. But of course, the opening goal of this game was scored by Noah Sadui. It was all one team, only one team that kept on threatening in this game. It's been a good first half for the Kerala Blasters, not so much for the Mumbai City FC. Stats as well, 62% in favor of the Blasters. Look at the shots, 13 shots in total, 5 on target, 3 of them converting into goals for the Kerala Blasters. So it's been all them. All about the Blasters in this first 45 minutes. Mumbai City FC really need to change things around in this break, in this first 15. Because if you see the highlights now coming in from that first half, it's all Blasters attacking that City half and the City goal. This game happening at the Kishore Bharati Trirangan, the first game for both these teams in this edition of the 133rd Indian Oil Durand Cup. Slight rain welcomed both the teams before the start of this game. Conditions looked good for a good game of football. Adrian Luna leading his side, much as that he's been doing in these last few years for Kerala Blasters. He's been a talisman for that team. And it was so good to see the Blasters secure his signature before the start of this season. Homi Palm Ruia coming close with that header gave us a sense of things to come. Adrian Luna this time making runs. And then it was Noah Sadui only for that last-ditch effort to make sure the score at that time was 0-0. But they kept on coming. They did not stop. And much to the credit of Kerala Blasters, they kept that intensity going despite missing those chances. Aiborlang Dohin with that cross and the first goal of the game. No surprises coming off the feet of Noah Sadui. Goal of the game, goal number 2. Noah Sadui putting that ball in. Adrian Luna with the header first time. And Kwame making sure that the ball landing in front of him, he's not going to miss from that range. There is no chance he's going to miss from that range. He'll score that goal with his eyes closed. 3-0 at the end of that first half for Kerala Blasters. the Blaster secure his signature before the start of this season. Homipam Ruya coming close with that header gave us a sense of things to come. Adrian Luna this time making runs. And then it was Noah Sadui only for that last-ditch effort to make sure the score at that time was 0-0. But they kept on coming. They did not stop. And much to the credit of Kerala Blasters, they kept that intensity going despite missing those chances. Iborlang Dohin with that cross.
Well in time. Brad Williams. The Garena. Pass one too many. There was a third man movement there, boy.
that the Kerala fans will be there in support. And they've done well. They've given them something to, of course, look forward to. There's been signs of some really quality football, and the new additions have made their difference. May it be Noah Sadoui, may it be Ivan Langdonling. They've been threatening throughout that 45 minutes. My guess is in the next 45 minutes, you're waiting. What sort of a reply will this young Mumbai City FC team give? Is it more a case of tactics, or is it more a case of belief? My guess is it's the latter. Do we see a lot more belief going in this next 45? Or do we see pretty much the same what we saw in the first 45, where it's all Kerala Blasters calling the shots? My name is Arjun Pandit. I'm joined in the commentary box by English football analyst and someone who knows Indian football really well, Andy Cooper.
Yeah, thanks, Arjun. It's been one-way traffic, hasn't it, so far? All Kerala Blasters, a young Mumbai side, just not able to get a foothold of the game. It's been physically difficult for them to win any duels, to get any territory, any possession, and clearly having to make changes. They're so dominant in both areas, both boxes. Yet to rein in just one shot, speculative shot from distance. It's been a really difficult evening for them so far. For Kerala Blasters, it'll be more of the same, more high-tempo football, working them patterns to try and get both wingers and fullbacks high to deliver crosses in. And you know that they've got quality in the box. They've also got quality on the edge of the box as well, with Danish, with Lunar, with Freddie just holding things behind that back midfielders as well. So, yeah, it should be an exciting half of football to see how they can adapt to the conditions and obviously the challenges that they face, being 3-0 down as a young Mumbai side.
Coach Mohan Suresh Das has already made one change. Striker Mangthan Lal Haukab has been taken off. Mihir Mohite comes in his change. He's got his job cut out in front of him. Mangthan Lal didn't see much of the ball in that first 45, was just running in circles, owing to a lot of their team and how they were trying to build up and try to, of course, get away from all of that pressure. Just weren't able to give him any delivery or service whatsoever in that Kerala Blasters half. Let's see what Mihir Mohite can do. Adrian Luna was an integral part in that first half. Is an integral part whenever Kerala Blasters take to the field, and will be an integral part come this season. Remember, the Blasters, for all that they've done, for all the support that they've got, they've not won any silverware so far. They've been thrice runners-up in the ISL, 2014, 2016 and 21-22. Performance in the Durand Cup as well. 21, they lost in the group stages. 22, they lost in the quarterfinals to Mohammedan Sporting by a 3-0 margin. And last year, lost in the group stages again. This time around, they look like they mean business. They look like they want to go all the way, and they look like they want to start their season with a trophy. Get used to winning silverware, and then prime on for that big Indian Super League season. And we're off with that second half. It's the Kishore Bharti Kridangan in Kolkata playing host to Mumbai City FC and the Kerala Blasters FC. The Mumbai side attacking from your right to left in their all blue outfit, while the Blasters are attacking from the left to right in their all yellow. Straight away, Noah Sadoui trying to get in the thick of the action. Let's see now. Can we see a little more composure from the Mumbai City FC side that we didn't see in that first 45? Mihir Mohite, good early signs, getting involved in the action, trying to keep the ball. And in the process, Hormipam has gone down clutching to his right leg.
Yeah, it's been difficult. Sheikh Adil in centre midfield. Subhajit as well, not able to get a foothold, but against really top players, real quality in Danish. Lunar and Freddie able to dominate. That's one battle that they are not able to win so far. They've also got difficulty in the wide areas, obviously bringing on a young left back as well, who know will be a challenge for him. We've seen that where the goals have come from so far.
Apologies, that was Christopher Rajkumar for Mumbai City FC. He's come in for Mangthan Lal. And you saw him in the thick of the action straight away. It's going to be that sort of 45 for young Christopher Rajkumar. Remember, this is the reserve side of Mumbai City FC. The main side is busy prepping for the season to come. This side, of course, coached by Mohan Suresh Das. Big opportunity for the coach, big opportunity for these players to show what they're made of. You're playing at the highest level of Indian football. You're playing against one of the biggest teams in Indian football who've put out a full-strength team. And that tells you a bit about the scoreline. 3-0 to the Blasters in that first half. Here's Noah taking on our player, twisting and turning yet again, puts that ball in. It's a sign of things to come. We saw that in the first half, and my guess is we see a lot more of it in the second.
Yeah, Turnip's on a yellow card as well, so you can tell how he needs to defend. He can't go and press early against Noah. He needs to drop off, try and wait for some bodies to support as well, but they didn't arrive, left him one-on-one. He's got to jockey and hold him. Doesn't want to give a unnecessary foul away and leave the referee no choice.
Iban Lang. On to Mohammad Ayman. Back to Iban Bha. Tries to find Adrian Luna at the time now. Bowling, giving chase to that ball. Mustafa Sheikh putting it out of play, getting rid of that pressure. But here's Blasters yet again. Luna puts that ball in, tries to find Danish. And you can see that they're sort of doing what they were doing in that first half. As soon as you lose the ball, try putting pressure. It's a sign of things to come, Andy. And what the coach is probably expecting from them in this season. Lose the ball and take as little time as possible to crowd out the opponent and get that ball back.
There's been a lot of gestures from the sideline, and you can hear it through the microphones here. He's absolutely wanting them to go full press, to win that ball back as quickly as we can, stop Mumbai City gain any type of territory or foothold of the game and any sustained possession. It's obviously been a hallmark and a trade of how they want to play so far. I think it's interesting how Christopher Rajkumar is going to do as a lone striker up there. It's going to be difficult. You look at how obviously he's been replaced. Manglithal came off in the first half. A boy who I watched him play back when he was playing for FC Madras in the youth leagues in AFF competition. And obviously made his way up in the academy football, but just wasn't able to get into the game today. Difficult without any service. I wouldn't put too much blame on him, but I do feel he'll be a player that people should watch out for in the future.
Yeah, it's always difficult to judge a young player in these competition games. And even though he couldn't influence the game that much, my guess is he's going to be a better player after that 45 minutes, after that experience of playing against the big boys in Indian football. Now they come from the right. Ayman puts in a good ball. And Sadoui gets another one for the Blasters. Similar service and similar finish. Noah Sadoui with his second goal of the game. The Blasters are running away with this one. 4-0 to Kerala.
Yeah, there's been a change in fullback in terms of the second half, but it's the same result. Doubling up on that wide area, just not able to get out and get tight and stop them, prevent the cross. And obviously a beautiful ball coming in, and it's so inviting. It's just asking to be redirected back in the direction that it came, and it's straight into that far corner. Wonderful finish.
Good football on display by the Kerala Blasters. There's no doubt about it. They've operated on both flanks with ease. Left flank, right flank, and it's not just the foreigners who are influencing games. Guys like Mohammad Ayman, who've looked so influential, putting that beautiful ball in for Noah Sadoui, making it as easy as possible, packing power into that finish and getting the fourth goal for the Kerala Blasters.
Yeah, both Iban and Ayman down that right-hand side, they've combined well, hasn't it? It's either been one running, making that inside run to create the space and making it really difficult to defend again. On this occasion, it was Ayman who was the wider of the two, and no fullback being able to press him or get him to stop the cross. And the shape of the delivery just stood up perfectly just to be redirected. And what a lovely finish at the back post with Noah just redirecting it back where it came from into the far corner. Got to question maybe the defending there in that central area of the pitch. You got to go in when you're defending in the box just as touch tight as you can and make sure you can either spoil, affect, or win that first contact.
Put in again this time. They seem to be enjoying themselves now, the Kerala Blasters. Kwame Pepra at that time, rising high, just wasn't able to put it on target. From a Mumbai point of view, when you put out a reserve squad for a tournament like this, it's never really about the results then. It's so much about the process. This is just that one stepping stone as far as the process in guiding these players to top flight level Indian football, sort of feeling what top flight level Indian football is all about.
that biggest take-home message will be in that change room afterwards will be lesson learned. You know, how did we perform? How can we improve it? How can we watch the video back? Where's the areas to improve? What went well for us? Did we do anything that we really wanted to do? Did we transfer any of the training or the game plan? And obviously it's an opportunity for them in future games to put it right. They know the level now, and that'll be the biggest message from the coach. You know what's expected of you now. You know how high the standards are in both this cup competition, the ISL, and obviously other tournaments. Some of these will have aspirations to represent the national team. Some are already doing that at youth level, but it's a huge step up, and obviously they've been found wanting today.
Again, yet again, Kwame Pepra getting his third goal of the evening. It's 5-0 to the Blasters, and we're only 8 minutes into that second half. Smiles across that entire 11. Kwame Pepra getting yet another goal for the Blasters.
Yeah, you can see the defensive line of Mumbai City FC deeper and deeper on this occasion. Nikhil, the captain, is just out of shot, but he's the one who leaves everybody in, just staying slightly too deep. So he's able to time his run, making sure he's onside. And we know the quality of the strike and the finish from the first half and previous seasons for the club. Just able to redirect it straight away, open the body up and wrap that finish in, make it 5-0.
It's the first hat-trick of this edition of the Durand Cup. Well done to Kwame Pepra. 2 goals by Noah Sadoui, 3 goals by Kwame Pepra, and there the scoreline in front of you, 5-0 to the Kerala Blasters. We're into the 53rd minute of this game. It's going to be a long night for these young boys in blue. Remains to be seen now. What can Mohan Suresh Das do? Forget about the game, forget about the result now. Can you shut out this game? Can you try stopping Kerala Blasters from getting another goal in this game? Meanwhile, Mumbai City FC have made another change. Jersey number 9, Mohammad Jafar has come in place of Omkar Talkar. An opportunity for another young boy to come out and show what they're made of. Here's Adrian Luna attacking from that right flank. Ayman found beautifully by Luna. Has 1 player, 2 players for company, goes for that cross. But again, despite the difference in experience, Andy, they just don't seem to be challenging them. An experience, Andy. They just run out. See what they're made of as well. Those changes will happen in just a moment from now. Ball's gone out and you can see those changes happen now. Iban Bhag Kupar Dowling, of course, one of those changes. Put in that beautiful cross to get Noah Sadoui to open the scoring for the Kerala Blasters. He's going to be making his way out. Coming in place of him will be jersey number 3, Sandeep Singh, Sorai Sham. While the second change is Freddie Lalal Mamwa. He's going to be making way for jersey number 32, Mohammad Azhar. A good shift put in by Doling. Freddie as well looked good, looked composed in the center of the park. Now is the chance for Sandeep Singh. What can he do to impress the coach? Straight away, he'll want those fresh legs as well, Andy, to keep up that intensity. So you can keep up that intensity throughout the 90.
That's the challenge, isn't it? When you come on as a substitution in a game that's potentially, you know, dead and buried and not much to play for many aspects from maybe the crowd, but for the head coach, it's opportunity for a player to stake your claim for the next game, make sure that you're tight, make sure you're composed, and, you know, can we add to the goal tally even more?
Good one-touch play between a couple of the Blasters players. Keep it going. That ball has kept on moving. Noah Sadoui. There are two coming in the box. Puts that cross in. Not the best of crosses. Thus cleared by Mumbai City FC. Those are positive signs for the Blasters. The way they move that ball and the fluidity with which they move that ball towards Mumbai City FC's goal, that has to be one of those positives for Coach Stade. Luna. Back to Milosh. On to Hormi. Here's Danish. Noah was making that run. Decided not to put that ball in. Back to Milosh. All the Mumbai City FC players in their box. Trying to defend in numbers. Ayman. They're enjoying themselves. They're doing it too easily. Does well to put that ball. Showed the cross and pulled it back. Referee primely placed to give that decision as play goes on. Here's Danish. And eventually Mumbai City FC can breathe. Foul in their favour.
Looks like a straight swap in terms of personnel. Sandeep going into the right back, as we just see here. He's gone to ground really early, the full-back, giving the referee a decision to make. He's gone with no foul. Mohammad Azhar also just sitting in, filling up that deepest midfielder role, vacated by Freddie, who's been replaced.
Here's Freddie to show good nimble footwork. A wayward pass at the end of it. Back with Mumbai. Yeah, again, miss pass. Again, a miss pass. Chance again for the Blasters. Chance for Luna. One just wonders how long before Adrian Luna finds himself on that score sheet.
Backing up the manager's intent, really, as soon as they had that short pass and there was a miscontrol, straight away was on it, closing the space down and pressure and regaining the ball.
Again, there you see, not giving them any space whatsoever. That's got to be one of the highlights for the Blasters' performance this evening. As soon as you lose the ball, you get working. You get working to win it back. Here's Ayman. As a result of winning that ball back, Ayman does well, but an equally good save by Shauri Sharma. Corner for the Blasters.
You go. Keepers done well just to redirect it and not leave it in a space where we know the quality of players that they've got in that box who could just tap in a finish. Able to cut inside, get the shot away, but it's a good strong hand and parries it away from the danger.
No one there challenging Hormi Palm. Should have done a lot better than that. Apologies, that was Sahif. Here come Blasters again. Hormi on to Milosh. Gives it on to Mohammad Ayman. He's got space. Sandeep is giving him space in front. Finds Sandeep. Has time for the cross. Puts in a pro cross but ends up winning a corner for the Blasters.
You'd have to say Milos Drincic, he's not had much to do, has he? He's not been a name that we've featured much so far in the game, but what he's done the basics well. He's not shirked a challenge when he needed to earlier on in the first half, and then when he's had possession of the ball, he's just kept things ticking. One or two touch, keep it the simple pass, and also a couple of really good switches of play as well. Big opportunity here, I think, from set plays. They're really well structured and organised.
Yes, I do it. That shot packed a serious punch. Completely beat the goalkeeper, only for the bar to stand in the way of a Noah Sadoui hat-trick.
Yeah, they need to make a decision. They've got two over the ball. You've got the nearest man on the edge of the 6 there. He's walking out. It doesn't help the man who's defending it on his own in any way. The number 9 there is defending 2 players. You've either got to send 2 out early, or as soon as that ball played, your nearest player on the edge of the 6 has got to go and run out and make it 2v2.
They keep coming. They just keep on coming. Sandeep Sharma that time getting another corner. Just no respite whatsoever for Mumbai City FC. Really good to watch if you're a Kerala Blasters fan. Not quite much if you're a Mumbai fan. But clearly you can make out both the teams have come with 2 completely different intentions. One has come in to win this tournament. The other has sent in a developmental side and hoping to learn from whatever comes their way.
Yeah, you can see Jaffa's gone over there, but he's on his own again. Mustafa on the edge of the 6. He's got to get out and help him quick, otherwise it'll be 2v1 again.
Good pressure coming in from Christopher that time. You need to see a lot more of that intent. The young man who's come in, he's got a chance to make his name for himself in these 45 minutes. You need intent like that. You need to put pressure on them. Can't just keep sitting back. You put pressure on those players. They might make a mistake. They might make a mistake. You might get an opening to go ahead and do something in this game. Another change. And you can see the claps coming in from the bench. The first hat-trick of this edition of the 133rd Durand Cup. Kwame Pepra has done his time, and coming in his place is Ishan Panditha, a player Indian football fans know all too well, has been a part of the national team, a player who's been around as far as Indian football is concerned, moving from club to club, hoping to find some consistency this season, hoping to find a spot in the starting 11 this season. And that opportunity starts now to impress his new coach.
Typical striker's performance, isn't it? Kwame Pepra gets the hat-trick, 65 minutes. Can go and get cooled down, rest, recover, ready to go again. His night's work's done.
3 goals a night for Kwame Pepra. 2 for Noah Sadoui. It's been a 5-star performance from the Kerala Blasters Football Club. Remember, haven't done too well in the Durand before this. Lost in the group stages in 2021. Lost in the group stages last season as well. The best they've managed is making a quarterfinals appearance in 2022, where they lost to Mohammedan Sporting. Here's Sahif. Does well to keep possession. Back to Noah. The highest margin of victory for Kerala Blasters in the Durand Cup last season, when they beat Indian Air Force football team by a 5-0 margin. They have a chance to go one better versus Mumbai. Still close to 25 minutes remaining in this game. And who would bet against the Blasters going ahead and getting another goal? It's been all yellow. It's been all yellow in this first 66 minutes. You've had glimpses from Mumbai City FC, but those glimpses have been far in between. They've controlled the game, they've moved the ball when, much like this, they found space. Ayman with the ball. And it's been a learning experience for these young boys. He's going to be a happy man.
Yeah, the challenge now, isn't it, with probably 30 minutes to go now, is for this Mumbai City side just to have some pride in their work, make sure they can try and get some positives out of the game, make sure that they can get higher up the pitch, they can have a spell of possession, they can show individually some brightness and a spark for the coaches, make sure that they've got some impetus going into the next game, because it's been a really difficult, challenging evening for them so far.
Another change affected by Mumbai City FC. Jersey number 12, Adityan, has gone out. And jersey number 11, Kunal Raghav, has come in his place. Meanwhile, for the Blasters, you've got two twin brothers on the pitch now, Ayman and Azhar. Both part of that 11 right now. And I'm guessing that's a happy and a proud household watching on from wherever they might be, in the stadium or on the television screens. Milosh. On to Hormi Palm. From a coach's point of view, Andy, how much do you read into a performance like this? And I'm talking from a Blasters point of view. How much do you read into a performance like this? Or you say, you know, there's still a work in progress. There are still things we can do much better, given the quality of the opposition will become here.
Externally, I think to the media, the coach will be telling us there's more to do, and he's pleased, but he wants more. Inside, he'll be really pleased in terms of the work that they've done, the commitment that they've made out of possession, in terms of psychological element of the game. They've pressed well, they've won the ball back, they haven't given up in terms of when possession has gone through them. I think he'll be really, really pleased. He'll want it to be show signs of what his team look like. He'll be wanting people who have employed him in the hierarchy and the sporting director of the club to understand how he plays and his philosophy, and he's definitely showed it tonight. If you turn up to this game, you'll have a real clear idea of what his style is, how he wants his team to play, and his team have fully bought into that from 1 to 11. They all understand, they're on the same page. So I'm sure he's quietly calm in terms of outside noise, but he'll be really, really pleased and externally letting people know that it's just one game at a time, tournament football.
Yeah, say all the right things when that mic is in front of you. From an insider perspective, those first few games is when everyone is judging you, especially as far as decision makers are concerned. What do you bring to the table? What is your philosophy? And to be fair to him, you've seen glimpses of that philosophy in tonight's game.
Very much so, and you've seen it when they haven't got the ball, in the attitude of the front three and the attacking midfielders. They're the ones who have really impressed me. Traditionally, you might have players who are a little bit off in terms of when the team don't have the ball. We've seen players so far in this tournament throw their hands up a little bit and gesture into other people's jobs, but everybody's been fully committed to what he's asking them to do.
Yeah, it make it an extremely difficult side to play against. That's what the aim is, I'm guessing, from a Kerala point of view. Keep control of the game, but as soon as you lose that ball, much like there, make sure you don't give your opposition any space whatsoever. To perform a press like that, you need all 11 to buy in. You need each and every player to buy into that cause. Here's Luna, finds space on that right flank. Ayman. Wasteful shot, had two inside for that cross, instead went for the shot. But you need all 11 to buy into that philosophy. All 11 on pitch at that time, and even one player when you're opting to go for that full press. At whichever part of the pitch you may have lost the ball, you need everyone to buy into that press.
Mumbai City FC tried to play out for the first 15 minutes of the game and just kept getting.
Wami Pepra, good turn this time. From Mustafa Sheikh. Will do him a world of confidence, but of course, as soon as you said that, he's gone on to lose possession. Now, Sadoui has made his run. Don't think he's offside. Offside is what the referee calls it. Constantly threatening, constantly making runs, making himself available on the ball, off the ball. It's been a 5-star performance by Noah Sadoui. Plays it long. Now what do we have here? Do we have a bit of a mix-up between the Kerala Blasters defender and goalkeeper? But it's ably handled. A glimmer of a chance there for Mumbai City FC. But here come Kerala again. Forgotten what happened at the other end. Straight away taking the attack again to Mumbai City FC. Noah twisting and turning. Tries to make space for that cross. Well blocked.
Yeah, that's certainly a player on a hat-trick who won't be wanting to come off now. You see that intent straight away, dribbling, trying to take him outside and then maybe looking to check back inside. It's been a really difficult afternoon. Both fullbacks found it really hard work for Mumbai City FC.
Now can they stitch together a few passes? Again, a wasteful chance. You had two players in front of you, opted to go for the long and difficult pass. It's been the story of Mumbai City FC tonight. "73 minutes in. This game is played out at Kishore Bharati Kridangan. The Blasters have come into this game knowing in their last 4 encounters in the ISL versus Mumbai City FC, they haven't been able to beat the team in blue even once. Came extremely close in that 21-22 season in the ISL to lifting silverware. Had a solid team at that time. All of those players now part of the Mumbai City setup. Jorge Pereira Diaz, one of them. Diaz, apology. Now, Luna has space, puts the ball in. Ishan Pandita, of course. Has that gone through the net? Yep, it's gone through the side netting. Yeah, you can see the happiness on the coach's face, of course. He knows exactly what's happened. Can be a little misleading if you see it from afar. Pandita coming close on that occasion, but you can see that. Absolutely no pressure whatsoever in the dugout. Absolutely no pressure as far as that bench is concerned. And 2 more changes now being affected by Kerala Blasters. Now Singh, one of those players coming on. Hormi Palm making way for him. He's had a good shift. He's looked composed on the ball. Came close to giving the lead to Kerala Blasters in the beginning of the game. Now Now will be taking his place, partnering Milosh at the center of defense. And the other change is jersey number 22, Sukham Yohenba Mitai, coming in for Adrian Luna. Wasn't on the score sheet tonight, but he's been effective as he always is. Less than 15 minutes now for Yohenba to make an impact. It's been a good shift by Adrian Luna. Won't be too many games that he won't get the scoring going. Yellow. 3 goals by Pepra getting the first hat-trick of the evening, and then Noah Sadoui getting his first hat-trick for his new club. It's been the Noah and Kwame show. Milosh onto the new boy, Naucha Singh. Straight away gets into the action, played back to goalkeeper Som. Som Kumar, the goalkeeper, hasn't had much to do. Not a single shot on target for Mumbai City FC. So haven't tested the Kerala Blasters goalkeeper. It's been an easy night for him under the bar. They still have another 13 minutes. What can they make of it? But straight away, like you've been seeing throughout the evening, pressure put in as soon as you lose the ball. 3 players going for that ball. Danish being one of them, wins possession back and also wins the foul in the process.
Intentions clear again. As soon as we lose the ball, we step forward, we don't wait. We try and recover possession as soon as we can. For Kerala Blasters, you can see a style of play evolving. And obviously it's 6-0. The result's important. But at this stage of your preparation, your season, and your Indian Oil Durand Cup, it's the how. And the how that matters for the head coach will be the style that they've shown, which has been in possession, lovely balls into the wide areas, and then high-pressing football.
Yeah, keeps that ball in play. And it looks like he's put it again. Kerala possession. Back to Danish. Here's the new man in. Good tackle on that occasion from jersey number 2, Mihir Mohite. Johan with that chance to put the cross in. There were numbers inside that box. But good anticipation from Mihir Mohita. A good sliding tackle inside the box. Corner for Kerala Blasters. Plays it short. Puts that cross in. 4 players inside the box. Finally falls to a Kerala feet. Milosh had the chance to go for that shot. Opted to pass. Only for that opportunity to be squandered by Kerala Blasters. They can afford to do that. 6-0 is the lead on the night. Still got more than 10 minutes remaining in this game.
Yeah, stage of the game where 2 centre-backs for Kerala Blasters are combined in the box from attacking corner with the feet. Not the most creative, normally used to it, getting it back into play with the head. But 2 centre-backs combining there on that occasion. I think it's something that Mumbai City FC will be looking to work on. How they've set up defensively from the set pieces, both from the corners and free kicks that come in. Far too much space, far too much opportunities for the Kerala Blasters to play, but also not able to dominate or win any of them duels in the box as well.
Wayward pass like that. Lucky to find Kerala. His own Kerala player. Ayman now is shifted to the left flank. Now Singh. Finds Ayman again. Puts out a good ball. It's given him space to run. Does well to keep it in. The referee says nothing doing. Ball has crossed the line. Throw in for Mumbai City FC. And it's not just the foreigners, Andy. They've put in a good shift. You've got players like Danish. You've had Ayman, Hormipan before that, who've put in a clean shift tonight. Haven't put a foot wrong.
I've been as impressed with the Indian players that have any of the foreign players as well. I think they've been very competitive. I think they've shown good understanding of what's been asked of them. Technically, they've been really assured, and especially in the wide positions. Ayman, obviously Iban before, they were really bright down that right-hand side, both with assists and opportunities to create goal-scoring opportunities. So, yeah, the future's bright in that sense, from a domestic sense for the Blasters.
Yeah, it's a long season. It's a big season. So you need as many of your players to be in form and rhythm, to understand what your new coach wants, what sort of football he wants you to play. It's imperative that you got close to 16 to 18 players who are on that same wavelength. And then only can you think of challenging for the season ahead. Injuries are part and parcel of this game. That's bound to happen. Here's Ayman now taking on another player. Instead gets another corner. Had the chance to put that cross in. Opted to pull it back inside and then to put it out for a corner. He's been putting in a tireless shift this entire night at the Kishore Bharati Kriyarangan. A couple of fans have come in to support the Blasters, and they've got their money's worth. Their team has been playing some good football. Their team has played football with intent on the ball, but more importantly, off the ball as well.
Difficult group with Group C with Punjab FC in there as well. So both Noah and Ayman will be testing out the fullbacks from the next opposition. But I think they won't fear anyone on this performance.
Yeah, that promises to be a good game. Kerala Blasters versus Punjab FC. Remember, only one team makes it out of the group stages. 4 groups. You'll have 4 teams coming out of their groups, and you'll have 2 semi-finals then. And then, of course, the big final. Last time around, that big final was played between Imami East Bengal and Mohun Bagan Super Giant. The Green and Maroons winning that one. You'll have 6 group champions, apologies, and you'll have 2 second-best teams. So you'll have a quarterfinals, which then, of course, will lead to the semi-finals en route to the final. Good to see some pressure being put on by Mumbai City FC players. 3 players in Kerala Blasters half, but the Blasters handling that pressure with ease. Here's Noah shifting to the right flank. Tries to find Pandita. Ayman now wins that ball. Played long. Good intent showed by Mumbai City FC. Straight away trying to take advantage of the numbers that Kerala Blaster players have put in front. A lot of them out there up attacking. So you've got a couple of players in the Kerala Blasters half from Mumbai's perspective. You can see clearly Mohan Suresh Das knows that's his best bet. Keep at least 2-3 players in that half, win the ball back and put it in front for them. Remember, Noah Sadui is on debut today for the Kerala Blasters, and what a way to start your tenure as a Kerala Blasters player. 3 goals on the night. That's what they've got him for. That's what they paid the big bucks for. He was doing that at will for FC Goa. Here he is on the ball on the right flank. Mahir Mohite giving him company. Danish. Milosh has space on the left. Finds Naucha. Brother to brother. That's Sahif. Ayman this time. Now puts in a good ball. Someone needs to be there. It's falls to Danish. Opting to go for short plays in Noah. Still moving the ball around. Still moving the ball at ease. Mumbai City FC not being able to take it away from these Kerala players. Noah with a good ball. Pandita there. Trying to put a foot in. But a brilliant interception by the Mumbai City FC defender.
Yeah, this time they do get the block and they do get the ball cleared away. It's gone out for a throw, and again they'll take it short. But you can see this time they do get bodies in the box and able just to smother that ball away and get the first contact.
Ball put in the box. 2 players inside for Kerala Blasters, and there it is. Yet another goal. The 7th goal of the night. It's fallen to Ishan Pandita. Milosh making sure, making it as difficult for those Mumbai boys with that big presence in there. It fell into the feet of Ishan Pandita, and he was never going to miss from so close by.
He opted to go short from the corner again and just retain possession for a little spell before then putting it on the goalkeeper. Ball comes in off the left-hand side, right foot in, swinging. Goalkeeper's got to make the decision if he's going to come. He's got to either clear it, catch it, or take everything with him. But obviously, like a natural instinct of a striker does, Pandita just able to read where the ball's going to fall and just safely took the ball away for the 7th goal.
Yeah, Ishan Pandita showing you a glimpse of what he really brings to the table. He's been doing that at ease in all the seasons that he's played in Indian football. When he comes off the bench, he's always a threat, gets you that goal. I guess rest for Ishan Pandita, who's here now. Chance for a second, and there you go. Within the space of a minute of scoring that first goal, Ishan Pandita has bagged his second. It's 8 in the night for Kerala Blasters Football Club.
Yeah,
Straight away from the restart, Kerala Blasters putting that pressure on them, winning the ball, and Ishan Pandita putting the finishing touches.
Just a ball into midfield, receiving it with his back to goal. getting hustled out of it, and straight away the 3v2. It's a lovely ball to play, well-weighted pass. Might have come at some cost. Danish, that really good pressing style that we've seen straight away, slides his teammate in, Pandita, for 2 goals within a minute, but I think it might have come at a little bit of a cost. He signals straight away to the bench that look toward, gesture towards his hamstring, whether he can continue or not.
They seem to be continuing with him for now. The highest margin of victory in the Durand Cup in the history of this tournament is 8-0. Highland Light Infantry beating Shimla Rifles in the 1889 final. Well, they've got a chance to rewrite the history books as far as this tournament is concerned, do Kerala Blasters. They've scored.
His day's done. Obviously, it looked like it was just a tightening up of a hamstring and without any substitutes. They've used all the substitutes now, so they'll just play the remaining 4 minutes of the injury time with 10 men. And obviously, you can see a change of style straight away with 10 men, just happy to sit behind the ball, let Mumbai City have it. Their work's done for the evening. That intense pressure just seemed to have subsided just for the last remaining few minutes, especially down a player.
Noah Sadoui making a run again. Ably found. Ball finds to Noah. He's already on 3 goals. Is he going for goal number 4? Is he going for Kerala's 9th? It isn't to be. In terms of goals, when you talk about the highest scoring game in this competition, you've had 9 goals. A game between Churchill Brothers and United SC. 5-4. That game ending in favor of Churchill Brothers. You've got 8 tonight. You're chasing the highest margin of victory in the history of this competition. We're into stoppage time now. 4 minutes of stoppage time. Milosh. He's been hardly troubled this entire evening, but he's not put a foot wrong at all. Composed, calm, mature performance coming in from their stopper back. And it's so good to see Ayman on the ball. Sahif, he's been running all evening. He's given space again. Trying to cut that ball in. But positive signs from the Blasters. Put aside the 8 goals. It's the intent. It's the way you're attacking space throughout this game that's been a pleasing watch. Give away that ball, Mumbai City, and brought down in the process. Mahir Mohite on that occasion, or it's gone in favor of Mumbai City FC. Johenba.
Yeah, young player I remember watching. I think I'm pretty sure we were watching him back in the day when he was at Naroka. Only 20 years of age now, but he was playing in the academy there and also in some youth tournaments. Very composed in possession, very direct runner when he had the ball. Creative in the midfield, slotted in nicely into the side this evening.
Now what can Mumbai City FC do? You got jersey number 11, Kunal Raghav on the ball. Lays it back into the middle. 2 players in front of. Are you going to go for that shot? Attempts the shot, but was ably blocked by the Kerala Blasters, and so they come again, chasing that 9th goal. Play's been stopped. Cramps, we're guessing, for jersey number 22. Subhajit Belel. It's a happy camp. Smiles all around, and why not? It's been an 8-star performance. 8-0 on the night. 8-0 versus one of your biggest rivals. So what if it's their reserve side? It's quite the statement. You sent out quite the statement, not just to the Durand Cup, to all the teams in the Durand Cup, but you sent out a statement to the entire Indian football fraternity. Just moments away from the referee blowing that final whistle. Remember, one team makes it out of Group C, and the Kerala Blasters Football Club have given themselves a serious chance of making it out of the group stages. Why I say that?